Okay, in this problem, we're going to calculate the price elasticity of demand between $10 and $8. So let's go ahead and do it using the midpoint formula. Now, the midpoint formula requires us to get the difference between the two quantity demandeds here. So the difference between 200 and 150 is 50, so we put that in the numerator. And then we add these two together, and we take the average of them. So 150 and 200 is 350. Take the average of that, you get 175. All right, so that goes in the numerator. And then in the denominator is price. Well, the change in price is a -2 because the price fell over the sum of these prices, which is 18 divided by 2. In other words, the average. So 10 and 18 divided by 2, that's 9. All right, this is pretty easy. We're just taking this fraction and dividing it by this fraction. Well, let's reduce this. We can see that this is a multiple of 25. So 25 goes into 50 2 times. 25 goes into 175 7 times. And if you're dividing by a fraction, let me erase that. If you're dividing it by a fraction, it's the same thing as inverting and multiplying by the inverse. So that's 9 over -2. And what do you notice? Well, the 2's cancel, and you end up with -9 over 7, or that's equal to -1 2/7. Now, of course, with elasticities, we always take the absolute value sign. Because if we don't do that, we won't know what its relationship to the number 1 is, because you're always going to get a negative value because the relationship between price and quantity demanded is negative. So in any event, that number is greater than 1, and so that tells us that the elasticity between these 2 points is indeed price elastic.